Okay, so I braved the apocalyptic wasteland of Japan to search for retro games. Today I'm going to be looking for Game Boy and also the Genesis, but I noticed there's a PCFX here for Ichiman Yen, which is $100, which seems pretty cheap. Not sure if I want that though. A strange thing there, looks like some kind of fake clone console. Down here is mostly NES games, but at the back here we have some Game Boy, so let's see what there is. Now, these are all alphabetical. I don't really know what I'm looking for today, so I'm just going to be looking through and seeing if anything takes my fancy. I've got quite a lot of Game Boy games already, but you can always have more, so that's what I'm doing here. Just having a look through. An interesting label, but not really sure what game that is. And more over here. Lots. So it's very difficult to know what to buy these days for the Game Boy. There's so much stuff out there. Weird cartridges, extended ones, cameras. So I've got a camera ready though. There's Love Hina here. I used to watch that. Maybe we'll buy that. So I'll take that. And not really seeing anything else particularly exciting. A lot of these I've already got, or you tend to see quite frequently. So again, as I say, not really any particular ideas what I wanted to buy today. And of course we've got all the boxed ones over there as well, but they're more expensive, so I'll probably avoid those. And down there, interesting to notice, Xenon 2 is now about $50 because I've already got Xenon 2, so don't need to worry about buying another copy of that. Got lots of more modern things here, all the box games, but I think we'll go upstairs now and have a look at the Genesis. Being as we've got this biblical plague instilling us, maybe we need some Genesis action to restore our faith in mankind. So we'll head upstairs and we'll have a look if the Genesis has anything nice to offer us. Okay, that's going up here. The top floor does tend to have the more modern systems. It's a bit mixed. The bottom is the Super Nintendo, the Game Boy, and also the NES. The top is the other systems, and I think the GameCube might be up here as well. I might be wrong on that, but anyway. So up here we've got Saturn games. We're not after Saturn games today. We've got PlayStation and also all of the PCFX and things, but. Let's have a look at these Mega Drive games. Got a wide selection of games here. I can't really say anything's particularly standing out to me, but I did find a weird Sorcerian game. Unfortunately, the camera wasn't pointing in the right direction, but I thought that looked quite curious. And also on the way out, I bought a keyring of, I think that's Gunbird, that game character. That was quite cute. So that's what I got from this game. Still very cheap though, so that's quite nice. A few interesting things. And so here's the second store. It's having a look through. The retro games are mostly at the back, but I did think I'd pop in and have a quick look at the Master System. Camera messed up there, I don't know why. And I didn't see anything, but I did notice I got some PCFX games. I don't really know if there's anything worth owning on the PCFX. They got the Tenchi game. I couldn't work out what on earth that was about. It didn't really have anything except a bunch of cartoon screenshots, and then a lot of strange games. Really can't quite see the appeal of the system. I know it didn't have an appeal. I'm using the wrong phrase there. I can't quite work out a reason to buy it, unfortunately, even if it is relatively cheap. So we will do without the PCFX again today, I think. Looking at the games over here, though, there were a few that took my interest. I did happen to notice a copy of Street Fighter 2 there, you can see. There was a weird game, some kind of coin dropping game. I think I've seen it on the Neo Geo, and also looking over at the Genesis games, there was some interesting stuff over there as well, maybe. They're all behind plastic things, so you have to request them to be removed though. And so I got Lethal Enforcers, Street Fighter 2, and this idle coin exchanger game, which, as I say, I think I've played on the Neo Geo before now, but I don't think that's one I own, so that should be interesting. And on to the final store. I wasn't really planning to come here, but I thought I might as well pop in. The retro games are on the top floor, so let's go up there now and let's see if we've got any more Genesis games that are worth buying, because I don't feel like I've really got anything that amazing yet for the Genesis. I'm quite happy with that Street Fighter 2 though. So the Genesis games are at the back here, and there's some attached to the wall there as well, so we'll have a look at those as well. Okay, so here they are. So we've got some boxed games here. There's quite a few interesting ones there, and the unboxed ones are on the wall. Now, looking through here, I did notice they had Sonic 3. Now, that's the only Sonic game I don't own. It was 5,000 yen, $50 here, which is expensive, but it's not a cheap game. Now, the other thing I noticed that was quite interesting is they had the Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, neither of which I believe I own. So I'm thinking about those. I wasn't sure which to buy, But they were both about the same price, and I didn't really want to buy both, so I decided to settle for the later one, Mortal Kombat 2, and I think I will buy that Sonic as well, because as I say, it does feel a bit of a gap in my collection, so it's not too expensive, we'll get that. And then looking at the wall and seeing a few interesting games here, I noticed there was a Dick Tracy game, and this game, I've never heard of it, but it's got some nice box art, and it certainly looks interesting, so I think we might pick that up. And we'll have to get that. I think we'll get that Dick Tracy game as well, but they're stuck to the wall, so we'll have to go and request them to be cut down for us. It's the way these things go. So we'll just have to go to the counter once I've got the other games, just seeing if there's anything else worth buying here. But a lot of these, I've kind of already got a lot of these already, so not really bowled over by any of the other ones, to be honest. Okay, let's go with the 2 that I can collect and ask for the other 2 to be removed from the shelf. And here you go. Here's the games I bought, and we'll be playing these on my live stream shortly. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks for watching today, and goodbye.